All right, what up, folks? This is my channel, and I think I'm live on YouTube, so I'm not even sure. So let me check here and see if I'm live because I'm curious to know. Anyhow, I'm the Video Fearless Cat. I help people video market and build their influence and credibility through video marketing, especially folks that might be a little bit terrified of making videos. So hopefully you can watch some of my content on this channel. But I'm trying to step up my YouTube presence, and that means going live a little more frequently, making videos and content a little more frequently. So that's what I'm here to try to do. So let me see here real quick here if I can check this channel out. Let me see here. I don't even know, my computer's a little bit slow. I'm dealing with the old iMac, and hopefully I'm live. Let me see here. Oh, it looks like I'm live. All right, so that at least works. So that's good news. All right, so I'm going to share the 3 C's of video influence. And this really applies to anything you're trying to do. And I just went live on Facebook, but I was like, I need to start going live on YouTube. So I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be, but I need to be more consistent. Maybe it'll be Mondays at 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I don't know. I work full time. I work at a TV station. I'm a producer. And if this is the first time watching me, maybe you're trying to learn a little bit more about me. So before I get into the 3 C's, I'll just explain who I am so you can know, like, and trust that I'm sharing valuable information with you. So I have worked in the broadcasting industry for about 20 plus years. I used to be a news reporter in my past life. I currently work as a creative services producer at a TV station in Atlanta, Georgia. If you do some searching online, you can figure out which TV station. I'm not really going to go into it right now. But I have many, many years of experience producing high-end professional broadcast television. I'm an Emmy-nominated producer. I've won a couple of awards for my productions. So I know what I'm talking about. In addition to that, back in my reporter days, many moons back when I first started reporting, well, it wasn't so long ago, but I really, really struggled to go live. Like, I couldn't do what I'm doing right now. I couldn't go live. I would stumble, I would stutter, I would have anxiety, I would have hot flashes, and it really went on and on until I met a mentor who was like, Amani, what is going on with you? You're the laughing stock of the station. People who you think are your friends, they talk bad about you behind your back. And I knew I was struggling, like it wasn't a mystery to me. So what I did was this. I listened to my mentor. His name is Rod Finch. He lives here in Atlanta now, but he was my cameraman in Tampa, Florida, where I used to be a news reporter. I was a news reporter for about 10 years. I moved to Atlanta, and I continued to report and do some on-air work for a few years, and then I moved away from that. Did some teaching, done some video PR. Everything I've done in my career has been either broadcasting or professional video production. I have a production company, so I produced projects for brands like this is when I work in broadcast PR, but I've worked with brands like Chick-fil-A, Coca-Cola, Popeyes, IHG, Visa. So I've worked with some pretty big brands throughout my career. It seems like I've done a lot, but it really doesn't feel like it. But what I really like to do is I love to give back. I love to teach. That's really what my second passion is next to video production. So just know and trust that when I share content with you, I'm sharing it from either my own personal experience or from just my observations as a content creator in this online space. I've been online since about 2006. I've been on YouTube since 2006. I used to have a brand called Web Video Chefs. So if ever you've probably seen Web Video Chefs, it's I think we still get like 40,000 views a month from our video content. I did it with a partner out in Baltimore, but we kind of discontinued that. And that's after that I launched Video Fearless to help people build their authority, build their influence, and build their thought leadership skills with simple video marketing tips and techniques. That's what I like to do. All right, so let's hop into it now that you know a little bit about me. By the way, for watching this, I can't even see the comments right now. But go ahead and put live if you're watching this live. Go ahead and put replay. And the first C, so what are the 3 C's to help you rock it out in terms of your video marketing? So the first C is an important one because it deals with your ability to make content regularly, which is something that I haven't done necessarily here on YouTube. I have a Facebook group called the Video Confidence Accelerator, and there'll be a link maybe in this description after I go live. I'll update the links, and I might pin the comment. But if you're really looking to set up your video marketing, like I go live in that group regularly. And so the first C is just being consistent. That means showing up for your audience wherever they may be. So although I am pretty active on Facebook, I need to get active here on YouTube as well. But the first C is consistency, right? Because if you're not consistent, you're just not going to build any momentum. If you're not consistent, you're not going to get comfortable speaking on camera. If you're not consistent, you won't have that rapid know, like, and trust the video can and will do for you, right? So you got to be consistent. And if you're consistent, that will lead to the next C. So these are 3 simple techniques. When you listen to them, you're going to be like, oh, that makes total sense. The second C is confidence. Now, that's something that I can speak to because I had zero confidence when I first started speaking on camera. When I was a young green news reporter in Tampa, Florida, I would get nervous, anxious, have hot flashes. Even though I was going live like every day, like it took me 2 or 3 years to get my confidence, maybe longer to get confident. But I remember I was working with this cameraman. I got pinged for some breaking news. I was working the night side shift, which is basically I was working like the 10 o'clock news shift. And I was riding with my photographer and I got my page on my 2-way pager because that's how young I am. We had 2-way pagers back in the day. This is pre-iPhones. And the page was, Amani, you're live at 10 o'clock for some breaking news. And as soon as I got that page, I started getting like anxious and started getting nervous about it because I probably hadn't gone live like too many times. I was really green. And Tampa, Florida is a huge market. Like Atlanta is like the 7th market. I think Tampa was like number 12 back then. It might be around 12 still. I think Atlanta just moved up from 10 to like 7 or 8. But anyways, Tampa's a huge market. It's actually bigger than Miami, Florida, if you believe that. And so I went out to the scene. I interviewed the public information officer. It was a shooting. It was a sheriff's deputy involved shooting. And I did my interviews, but then when it came time to go live, I babbled and said and stammered the whole dang thing. It was a train wreck. I was awful and I knew it sucked, but it is what it is. Like they knew I was green too. Like I was hired at my first station as a reporter trainee, and my training came through trial and error, and it was in a big market. Now, usually in the broadcasting industry, they tell you to go to a small market to work out your kinks, to get your video swag, basically, so on-camera swag. So go to a small market. I didn't listen to that. I went straight to the top, and I was in Tampa in a big market, and it took me a while to get my on-camera swag. And after that first live shot that I completely destroyed and ruined, my cameraman had a peculiar look on his face. His name is Scott Anderson. He said, well, the good thing, Amani, is that it's all about your reps. Now, it took me many, many reps, but that only came because of the consistency. And eventually, once I started working with my mentor, Rod Finch, I got my confidence. All right. So those are the first 2 C's, right? Consistency, confidence. What's the third C? So if you get your confidence, that's going to build your credibility. And so I didn't get I was building my reputation as a trusted news reporter. Even when I struggled, people kind of liked me. They liked my personality, which is probably why I was able to last so long, though I struggled. But once I started knocking it out, and once I got my on-camera swag, that's when my credibility exploded. That's when I became like, I started getting opportunities to MC events. People knew me as, I was like the neighborhood friendly reporter, but I was basically, I could tell any story, anytime, any place, anywhere, under any deadline. But that only came from years of what? Of showing up, consistency, of building my confidence, and that led to my credibility. How does that translate to you in terms of the online space? Well, you're only going to become a thought leader if you do the same thing, if you follow the same steps, right? And so that's really how you can benefit from those 3 C's and how you can explode your influence, your credibility, your thought leadership, build that know, like, and trust, attract leads and clients, all the above to you through video marketing. It's through those 3 C's. So if this was helpful and you'd like to learn more about working with me, or you'd like to talk to me in more detail, I'd like to invite you to a free strategy call. Actually, I'm going to invite you to not a strategy call. Let me do this instead, because I'm not even taking advantage of technology. I have a free training. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's not it either. All right. So since you know a little bit about me, just use that link, bit.ly/call fearless to schedule a free 30-minute strategy call with me. I'd love to know more about your challenges, how I can help you. And if you're a fit, maybe we'll work together, maybe we won't, but I'm sure I will share some more insights with you to help you become a rock star on camera, so you can benefit, so you can become a thought leader, so you can expose your business online. because everything is online these days, folks. It really is. And that's the only way you're going to become confident and comfortable is by getting consistent. And so that's what I'm here to do. All right. So I see I got a couple people watching, which is super exciting. So I just got to keep on showing up, and then I will blow up this YouTube channel. All right. That's my goal. Amani Channel. Please leave a comment though. If you're watching this live, put hashtag live, put hashtag replay, leave a comment, a question, just a thanks or something so I can interact with you, because it's all about liking. By the way, if you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the replay, please thumbs up this video, subscribe to this channel for some more awesome tips, because I'm planning to step it up here on YouTube. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.